Today is Tuesday, April 9th, and we are going to be drawing Beth today. Here is Beth. Just going to put it on lock screen. Oops. Do not disturb and lock screen. This way it doesn't move around as much. Let's pull you guys up, see who is here this morning. Good morning, everybody. And I am going to heat up my coffee. Where are you guys? Are you here?
Happy birthday!
Oh, that's not me. That was a happy birthday meet, that was. Doesn't seem to be. I need to get to... here we go. And I spelt something wrong. I can see artists. And I put A and they're animals. Animals or pets, it really depends on whether you have a pet or not. So that's why we've left it open. And some people are drawing, or this month we'll be drawing animals. And oh, I've been going through my retreats book. I've been doing some other work. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? Well, this is Beth Spencer that we're going to be drawing, and I'm just going to put my coffee on to warm up. Nice little coffee warmer that C got me. Thank you very much, C. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's get started. You know, I don't even have water with me, but we'll get Beth sketched first, and then we will make a palette and get going on that. And I can show you, I did start Annette, but I didn't finish Annette, so I may do Beth's quick sketch of Beth here and then finish Annette, because I put the cat in and I would like to finish Annette's today as well. I'm not sure why yesterday, just I think it was the eclipse, wasn't it? It was the eclipse. Good morning, Julie. Hi, Meryl. Hello, Louise. We were overcast here where I was in my town, so unfortunately we didn't see the full effect of the eclipse, but I was, and I still feel my head still feels really heavy, but a lot of people did see the full eclipse, which was really great. Hi, Marianne. So I think a lot of places went completely dark. It didn't go completely dark here, and I think it's because my husband said it was the reflection of, because the street lights came on, so they were reflecting the clouds, and yeah, that's probably why it didn't go completely dark. Oh, I love this one of little Reggie. So sweet. All right, so let's get Beth on here. I'm gonna start by putting a line for the direction of her face. And I don't want to make her face too large because we want to fit her hair in. This is such a cute picture of Beth and of Reggie. Beth is probably still sleeping, so she probably doesn't even know that I am drawing her today, but that's okay. If you miss our lives, you can still catch them in the replay here. It's rare that, now I'm going to say that, but it's rare that we don't catch a replay on YouTube. It's just the rare occasion that it doesn't work. How is everybody today? Did you guys all see the eclipse yesterday? Hi, Leslie. Was it clear in Ottawa, Leslie? Because it was not clear here, but unfortunately. I know that Niagara thankfully got a very clear view, and Ohio did as well, and I believe Texas did. And C's not here this morning, so I can't ask her. Sarah, was it clear for you? don't know if Beth has a filter on this photo, but she has absolutely no wrinkles. So I want to know what she does to have no wrinkles, other than being a lot younger than me, but still, she has no wrinkles. Oh, I think I know what it is. She has pets and no kids. Maybe that's what it is. Just trying to get a little bit of a likeness before I start painting. And then I can go in with the paint. I kind of want Reggie to be squishing up against her cheek here. Hi Tash, how are you? Tash, thanks for adding the photo, and thank you also Leslie for adding a photo. Marianne, love to see a photo from you. And everybody, if you are with us on Patreon, we will be drawing Marianne in a Zoom meet because it's her birthday on Thursday. So if you would like to join us in Zoom, check your Patreon messages because I will be sending out a link for that, a special link. So instead of being here on Thursday, we will be in Zoom. Such a cute little pup. And Beth has a Substack. She used to have a Patreon, but then she moved everything over to Substack, which I won't be doing yet, but I think eventually it'll be nice just to have one platform, but not yet. And then she has drawing meets as well over on Substack. And this Thursday, she has a drawing meet with Sam Dion Baker. So they're drawing dogs together. So if you want to join that, you can either join if you're a member of Beth's Substack, or you can join if you're a member of Sam's Substack. So they're doing a co-hosting meet, which will be a lot of fun. And that is, I believe it is on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's just after my workshop, so I'm excited for that. So I'm just getting little Reggie's face, looking at all the shapes basically, and then I will start I'll start painting. Marianne says, LOL, it's coming. I found one last night. It's blurry, but at least me and a special pet. Oh, great. Fantastic. I mean, blurry, we can all imagine the unblurry, so hopefully it's not too blurry. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be great. Okay, this is way too large, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller here. This is Reggie when he was just a little puppy. I believe she found him at a shelter. Beth has many animals which have come from shelters. I think all of them have come from shelters. And Reggie, she said she fell in love with his eyes. There's another picture. Let's see if I can show you. Here, this is Reggie. Grown up Reggie. Here she's got Reggie as a puppy. So look at those eyes, so cute. I'm gonna go back to the previous one. That looks very large, this paw here. Okay, and then I need to raise, I'm gonna raise her. I think his ear is a little bit too big as well. Who is drawing with us? Let me know if you're drawing with us. We have 4 people giving thumbs up. Thank you so much. And it says that there are, let's see how many people are on here. 14 people watching and 4 thumbs up. Remember to give me a thumbs up. It just helps with other people seeing the video if people give a thumbs up. And if you comment as well, that really helps. I know that you are here just watching, but if you want to comment, please do. Tell us what you're working on. It doesn't have to be this image. Maybe you have your own things that you're working on. Beth has the best hair. So Beth is an illustrator and has been working on a children's illustration book. She's been illustrating a book, and I think she wrote the book as well. So it's going to be so exciting when that's released. I think it's being released next year. I know that she didn't get to Bologna Book Fair this year, the illustration book fair, but maybe next year she'll go if her book makes it over there. I'm sure it will. It's an hour early for Beth, so I'm sure that's why she's not on. I wasn't thinking she could have done a live with me, but that's early as well. Maybe I'll get her to do another live with me. All right, I have Beth, I have little Reggie. Let's get this up here. have all my lines. Now I can take away some lines. Julie says, I'm drawing with you the same picture. C says, just peeking in before I have to go and leave. This is already fantastic. Thank you, C. All right. Oh, and don't forget, we have a workshop today. It's called In a Jar Workshop. A little similar to what we did in our Patreon meet, but a little different as well. So you can sign up still on my website. It's called In a Jar Workshop. And we'd love to see you there. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern. Just taking away a lot of the pencil. So I'm going to get some basic colors in here, and then I will, if I do have time, I'll come back to Annette's and start sketching out her face as well, because I got the cat done yesterday. All right. Let's get some colors on here. Oh, and I need to get some water too. I may need to lower this eye slightly. Just a tad. It was just slightly off. I could see it. And that would change a lot of things. So Sarah left me a lovely message this morning saying thank you. She appreciated me leaving a lot of the mistakes and trying to correct them, in my sketchy class from yesterday. Did anybody else do my sketchy class yesterday? I've seen a few people doing it. And so I will be sharing those as well later. Okay. I know that Beth loves green, but I don't want to do a green background. So I think I'm going to do a darker background. I think that would be nice. So maybe like a dark blue or something like that with some brighter colors on top. We'll see. Let's have a look. Let's get some color on the background. Alrighty, got my water all ready. Look at my mess. Got a lot of mess on my table, always. That's all right. Leslie says she's doing the same picture of Beth using watercolor pencils. Lovely. So I'm just using the primaries. To create all the colors that I need in this image. As long as you stay away from white when you're creating your dark colors, you can get them quite dark. And with gouache, it's enough just to make sure that you are flattening it completely and then letting it dry. When you go over, put another coat. If you are here and watching, please do say hi. Tell us where you are watching from. Beth has a lot of hair, but can see the background here, so I want to make sure that I put the background underneath and behind the hair, because I can put the hair over the top. And this I need to correct here. I don't know why it's gone so far up. Okay, so my background here is actually quite dry, so I can do another layer over the top. But anywhere where it's wet, like here's a little stripe where it's wet, if I put any paint over that area, it could lift it. So you want to wait until it's completely dry, or if you risk it, just don't get upset that it picks it up. All right. Next, I'm going to block in her sweater color. And I also am looking at her hand here, and I want to make it a little narrower. Come down here like this. Hands, I think we had the same kind of position of hand in C's painting. And it's not easy because it's this like big area of light color, not too much definition. So I may put a little bit more of a shadow underneath Reggie's paw. I have a question for Beth. Do you go and get all of your dogs, I was going to say toes, but they're not claws, what are they? They're nails? Their nails trimmed, or do you do them yourself? I have finally been able to do Piper's now myself. She used to attack the little filer that I had, but now she's much better, so I can do them myself. But I used to have to take her every 3 weeks. They grow so fast, and I don't like, because she does sit on our sofa. I don't like the fact that she could claw it, and also it's more comfortable a dog that has short nails. Julie, are you using pastels? So this is pretty watery, but I will be going over with shadows, and I'm just going to get the colors, just block in all the colors first. And because there really isn't a directional light coming in on Beth's photo, I don't really have to worry too much about leaving light in this image. So I'm just really working with color blocking and then going to start detailing afterwards. So I do want to get the sweater that Beth has on all the way underneath Reggie's arm, and also underneath her hair up here too, because the hair can come over the top, just like with the background. I think Julie left. Are you guys still here? All right. I'm going to now mix up a color for, I'm going to do the whole thing, just blocking in the colors, and then I will do the background and then work on more details. So I'm just going to get a color for Beth's hair, which is a nice warm auburn color. I'm going to put it, give it a ready undertone, and then I can work over the top of it. Oh, and actually Reggie's ear is pretty much the same color. That's good. Can put that in. Need to it's the only thing with these brushes. They hold a lot of water, which is good and bad, I guess. I know it's looking kind of basic right now. Ah, Julia's using Neocolor 2 today, and Sarah says listening and driving. Well, yeah, you definitely cannot be painting while you're driving. I mean, that would be a first. I'm sure that's distracted driving, though. Just blocking in all these colors. I think they're a little bit intense right now. That's okay. I'll soften and adjust the colors afterwards. Put a little, tiny little bit more yellow in here. These are drying actually quite fast. I should probably, I need to fill this spray thing up. Let me see if I can do that quickly. Do you think I could do it with this? That would be, let's see if I make a disastrous mess. Oh, no, I was able to do it without making a huge mess. All right. Because I do have this spray bottle, but I'm not loving the spray when it comes out of it, so I want to try the Derwent and see if it's better. Maybe a little bit better. Julie says, I think I have a delay. Oh, Julie says, pastels are for my 100-day project. I am much less likely to get any likeness with them for the pets at least. And Julie says, Beth's portrait photo is great, but the father ones like Jen's would have been too difficult for me. Yeah, but you can always zoom in, you know. That's what I did. I zoomed in because, yeah, Jen's was quite far away. So, like, for example, I zoomed in on Jen so that it would be a lot closer. And I zoomed in on C a lot as well, or maybe C's was quite zoomed in. Palmyra's, I think it was, I wanted to get her hair in, so I didn't want to make her face too big, and Jen's as well. So yeah, I like this size, but you're right, like working with new colors or working with any pastels, it's harder when the face is smaller. Okay, I have a warm skin tone on some of this area of this hand, so I'm going to get that in there. And then I also have this color on some of Reggie, so I'm going to block that in as well. I haven't finished with her sweater. Need to get just some color, the rest of the color on Reggie's face. It's amazing how just a tiny little bit of color on your brush can, because these colors are very similar, but it's because I have a lot of pigment on my brush still. I'm just going to go in just using the same brush in Beth's face where the darker areas are of her face. Like we mentioned before, she doesn't have a wrinkle in sight, and that means I have to be a little bit aware of keeping everything a little bit more simple on her face. Not too many changes in color. And a little bit of color on Beth's lips. And a little bit on her cheek over here. This is the wrong brush for this, but I'm just blocking in right now. Definitely need to come in with a lighter color for her skin, and also for Reggie for the lighter areas. Good morning, Melissa. How are you? C says it's wonderful and I'm looking forward to checking back. Have a wonderful day. Bye, C. You're probably already gone. We are on day 9 of our portraits. I have to catch up with Annette's. I didn't get that done. I think it was because of the solar eclipse. Melissa, in Toronto, did you have clear skies? Because in Oshawa here, we did not have clear skies. So we weren't able to see the full effect, unfortunately. I know friends just north of us, literally 10 minutes north of us, they could see it. It did get very cold outside though, like freezing. So this is Beth Spencer. If you don't know her, go follow her. She's on Instagram. She has the Introvert Drawing Club, and she runs sketch meets as well. And she, yeah, she's an illustrator and about to be a published illustrator, which is exciting. Melissa, what's your theme for your art hang party this week? Ooh, that's way too orange. I'm going to do some background in a minute. I just want to block in Reggie's darker areas of his face. Just put the light areas in too. Ooh, Melissa says we're doing a classic landscapes. Oh, very fun. Very fun. I will, oh, what am I doing on Thursday? Something was, I have a class. Oh, I have a class on Thursday at 1 p.m. So it doesn't coincide with yours, that's okay. A class at 1 p.m. and then Beth and Sam Dion Baker have their draw meet at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Melissa Martin, if you haven't done Melissa's art hang party, do it. It's on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So definitely go and try that. It's a lot of fun. Last week was a complete fail for me, but that's okay. I wasn't wearing my glasses, and the photos, I didn't have another device to view the images, so I was viewing through my phone, and I didn't want to zoom in, so it was just, I don't know, it just didn't work out for me last week, but that's okay. I got some pretty painted envelopes, which are being sent out today for my Patreons who receive mail from me monthly. And yeah, they're going out today. All right, nice coloring. I'm happy with the coloring on Beth's face. That's good. I am just getting down here where her hand is, and then Reggie on his arm here. It's a little bit lighter down here. Oh, and then that dark area. I need to do that in almost like a dark blue, what I had for the background. Let's make another dark. Okay. Melissa, you are you an illustrator by trade? Is that what you do on a day-to-day basis? Do you work for yourself, or are you employed by a company? So many questions, I know. Maybe, oh. Hi, Melissa. Julie says, I should try your sessions. So far, I've been refraining because of the sound. I'm hypersensitive to sounds and my brain freezes if I hear speech and music. Oh, I do get that sometimes also with Art Hang, but what I do is because I have the same thing, I think, because I have tinnitus, so I can't do both. So a lot of times I have to mute like the sound while I draw. But luckily Melissa has a timer, so I can look at the timer, and when the image changes, then I continue. So yeah, it's like sometimes but I think some people like it, which is great. I can't do both either, Julie. So I'm in the same boat, but I do just mute. Sorry, Melissa. I do mute you. And then I turn you up. Like if nothing is moving, then I come back and listen. But yeah, I know that that's part of your, it's like a party, so you need the music too. Okay, I am pulling his little cheek down. What are they called? What are is it the cheek of the dog that hangs down past the nuzzle? Oh yeah, Julie says, but Shara has been advocating to try them anyway, so I might. Melissa says, I do a mix of graphic design and illustration, both freelance. Okay. Yes, Julie, you should definitely come to Art Hang. I know it's also late for you, Julie, isn't it? Isn't it 12 midnight? Okay, where did that little nubby go? Here. And this one here. Okay, I'm going to take this same color and come in underneath Beth's jaw here. Jowl, the jowls. Thank you, Meryl. Good morning. Good morning, Meryl. Okay, so all this is going to be dark because it's Beth's hair here. I think I may put a pattern or a stripe. No, I don't. Does Beth wear stripes? I don't think Beth wears stripes. Beth actually doesn't wear too many patterns either. But I do have to get a pattern in the background. Oh, Melissa says, that's okay. I've tried to work on the music level so they are decidedly in the background and not too loud, but it's house music, so the beat can be more noticeable. Ah, yes. It does feel like I'm in a club from the 90s sometimes. But that's what makes it a party, right? But yeah, I would, there is the option, because you're very well set up with your timers and everything, which is really good. So if I can't do the music, then I will just watch and look at the timers. And I don't know what Twitch is, so I'm not a gamer, so I don't have Twitch, but Twitch is another platform that you have people watching and drawing at the same time. Please do explain, Melissa. Is it kind of like Discord? Because I can't do that either. Okay, need green, dark green, maybe a little bit of this turquoisey color. Uh-oh, made this eye too big. I'm gonna have to come over that. And I need some more white. Julie says the moment, oh. Oh yes, it's a bit late, but sometimes I can draw late. Somehow, not since I broke my ankle, because I'm exhausted from PT and I fall the moment something. I don't even attend Draw Brightens in the evening these days. And then Melissa says, yeah, and I find the music helps drive my scribbles with the short timer. Oh, right. Melissa says, Twitch is a live streaming platform, much like YouTube. It started with gaming, but there is so much more happening there now. Oh, interesting. Another world which I just don't know about. Lots of streamers and music and DJs and just people chatting. Do they draw with you as well, the Twitch crew? Or do they not draw? How are we doing for time? Oh my goodness. This morning has just flown by. Flown, flown, flown. See, I usually get to this point and then I have to spend another couple of hours on each image to finish them. They do take a little bit of time. Okay, I didn't do the background yet. I'm gonna wait to do the background because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do for the background. It'll be a surprise. Okay, and I do have to do the background before I do a lot of things on here. Before I do Beth's hair, I have to do the background. So if you guys want to sign up for In a Jar workshop today, just go to my website and sign up. If you want to sign up for the Gouache Still Life, that is on Thursday. You can do that too. Don't forget to go over to Beth Spencer Introvert Drawing Club and sign up to her Meet Tomorrow with Sam Dion Baker. And also don't forget to go over to Melissa Martin's art hang party. And I think, Melissa, you can put a reminder, people can put a reminder on their devices, right? Like, I think you have it set up so within YouTube you can just say remind me. And I think you do also on Instagram, so I'll be sharing that. Probably not until Thursday. People forget, but I will share that on Thursday. Melissa says, some draw. I was asking if the Twitches draw. Some draw, but it's a lot of DJs that watch over there as that's the community. I'm more in, my hubby is a DJ. Oh, that's the community you're in because your hubby is a DJ. Uh-huh. And Melissa says, but 95% of the people are on YouTube. Melissa Martin says, yep, I schedule the stream in advance so the reminder is there. Okay. So head over to Melissa's. If you can't find Melissa, oh yeah, you'll find her here. Just click on her name and then you go to her channel and then you can sign up for Art Hang Party. It's a lot of fun. I know that the visual arts passage is at the same time, Meryl, but you know, maybe you would like Art Hang Party. Try it. Try it, try it. Visual arts passage, or you can do both. Just, you know, have two devices going and have both of them draw both Melissa's landscapes and whatever the visual arts passage is doing. Melissa, do you ever urban sketch in Toronto? Like, have you ever done the urban sketches? I was going to say, maybe we could find the next meet and do a day together urban sketching. And that would be fun. I think it would be less intimidating going with somebody to the urban sketches than just going on my own. And then we get to hang out for the day. That would be really fun. I'll try and find out when the next one is and if we can do it. I don't know what is around Reggie's neck, so I'm not actually going to put anything. I'm just going to put a darker area of fur. Mm, 2 minutes left. I really am behind on this one. Oh, 2 sessions at once? Haha. Meryl says, flues also I will. That would be fun. Not sure what flues is. Oh, and Melissa says, I do have all the replays up of all the past sessions. Yes, and I've wanted to join up, but I've been too intimidated. I would love to do that with you. Okay, great. We'll try and figure that out. That would be fun. And if we don't love the group, we can just go do our own thing. Just getting a little bit more detail here on Reggie's face. Just so that then when Beth wakes up, she can see that I did get quite far, but not quite finish it. So I've got to, I'll come back and finish Reggie at some point today. How's everybody doing with the 100-day project? I know that Julie is doing fabulously. Louise is doing fabulously. I'm not doing so fabulously. I knew that April and May are basically a write-off when it comes to projects, and that's why in the past I've started the 100-day project right back in January 1st. But I don't know, I thought I would be able to get more done, and I have prepped some, but I need to finish them, so it's kind of sad that I haven't gotten them done. But it's okay. It's going to be an ongoing project, my 100-day project. All right, well, I have to go. I hear a little scratching on my door, and I think that is Piper. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I will be finishing Beth off later. See some of you today at my workshop that I'm teaching. The workshops are lovely and relaxing. Well, kind of relaxing. We get a lot of different things done. We go through different ways of approaching an image. And I mean, in a jar is always fun. So I will see some of you later. And I will finish this later, Beth. Beth, I should have had you on live. Maybe I'll have you on another time live. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for joining. See you. Bye.